Welcome to the Just Being Frank Show, the realest sports talk show on YouTube, giving fans a real-life perspective on sports and entertainment.
You knew better, you do better, who do it better? CC for you, CC to me too, yeah, two. Let's get it. Caitlin's coming for you. What's with all the hype? Is it all because she white? Caitlin's coming for you. Nah, she a dog, she can ball like she might. Caitlin's coming for you. Soaring through the sky, it's a Hawkeye legend. Caitlin's coming for you. Now the fever on fire, WNBA jam. Fast break, she on the move. Go hard, win or lose. Dog on the court, but show charm in an interview. Even though they all hating, even though it's all Caitlyn. Sorry, bust your balls, but this year gon' be heartbreaking. MVP, bad dad, logo 3-step bags. No look past, catch that. Nike couldn't check that. So check that, hating at the door. We in year 2 with debating if she the GOAT. You know, like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Rumble CC like Muhammad Ali. Shake the haters off like John the Liquidator. They games premature, should be baller than incubators. Keep putting ink to paper, keep signing for meals. If they try to lock you out, they'll be shining your wheels. Working at a car wash, cause most of them all wash. Claiming they the reason that most of us all watch.
Not just because of one person, it's because of me too.
What's with all the hype? Is it all because she white? Caitlin's coming for you. Nah, she a dog, she can ball like she might. Caitlin's coming for you. Soaring through the sky, it's a Hawkeye legend. Caitlin's coming for you. Now the fever on fire, WNBA jam. Look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Nah, that's Angel Reese dropping turds on the game. Not working on the game, not deserving of the fame. Missing wide open lays like she played with a broken wing. Seemed hopeless, man, Lisa Leslie couldn't fix it. We screamed floopies, bang, that bang getting ridiculous. Tried to poke the bear, but we laughing cause she dickless. Can't see me no man, CC, shoot it from a distance. Shoot it with persistence, do it so consistently. 6 overall with efficiency. Still receive hate so persistently. Microwave they game, cook they game in an instant. Pinpoint pretty passes, do it with precision. And you can't see the difference, you tripping. Caitlyn is the type that can lift all boats, but poke holes and it's all she wrote. We want all the smoke. Caitlyn's coming for you. What's with all the hype? Is it all because she white? Caitlyn's coming for you. Nah, she a dog, she can ball like she might. Caitlin's coming for you. Soaring through the sky, it's a Hawkeye legend. Caitlin's coming for you. Now the fever on fire, WNBA jam. Get top of the morning, afternoon, night, depending on where you at. It's the Pup, your host, they do the most. Welcome to the Just Being Frank Show. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Shout out to all the supporters that's been supporting all this time, man, and even the new supporters that just tapped in. We about to have a hellified show for you today. So make sure we hit the like button, do all of those good things necessary. Get that out the way. Shout out to Jason Whitlock. Shout out to Drizzy, a.k.a. Maurice, a.k.a. Keep the Vision. He was on the show with me, like that. I did like that. And if you haven't checked out the show this morning, you should check it out. It was a good show. It was a very good show. Our segment, even the Shadour Sanders segment, which I'm going to talk about too. Shadour Sanders is having his debut, right? And gets to start. I just want to look at God. Can we do that? Can we go to church? Can we go to church and let the church say amen? Can we look at God? Because even in the Shadour's case, that's God. Ain't no sabotage. And there ain't no, when opportunities and doors open for you like this, you better start looking at God. I say that with all seriousness. Now, even in this case, the Caitlin Clark case, what we came here for, what we came here for. But I'm going to share the Shadour situation too, just in case for people that's not understanding. Let me show you how God looked out for Shadour Sanders, because he's just an innocent child who was caught up in his daddy's stature, his daddy's shadow, his daddy's bravado, his ego. He was caught up. He didn't know no better. He didn't know. Shadour Sanders is Deion Sanders' son, for those people who may not know what the hell I'm talking about right now. Just in case you didn't, you might be familiar if you're a sports fan, whether it's basketball. I'm sure you heard of Deion Sanders. He has a son named Shadour Sanders who was big-headed and got ahead of himself, thought he was legendary like his daddy was, because his daddy was definitely legendary. And Shadour thought, yeah, I'm like him because I'm his son. No, sir, you're not. And you carry that persona as if you are, and you're far from being that type of a star. Do you hear me? So he was doing too much, and he ended up falling in the draft to the 5th round. And his daddy and his camp was talking about he's the first or second player drafted, and he ended up 5th round. And there comes humility, because now you can't boast, brag, and act like you the ish when you fall to the 5th round. Do you hear me? It's only 7, not only, that's a lot of damn rounds. It's 7 rounds in the NFL, and the fact that you fell to 5th, ouchie. That's an ouchie. Okay? And so he ended up 4th on the depth chart for the Cleveland Browns, which a lot of people was thinking, how is he even going to get reps? How are he going to get snaps? Is he even going to get a proper chance to make the team? There was a lot of talks about him being cut from the team. You even had the owner of the Cleveland Browns saying, I didn't have nothing to do with picking him on my team. So everything pointed and looked at like, hey, this dude about to be cut. And that's going to even be more of a knock to his legendary status. But again, like I say, he got humbled draft night. He got humbled, I believe. And he is an innocent kid in this situation, just following behind his father, who should have known better. And so now he gets to be humbled. Now I think God opened up a way in the door. Hey, little Hammy, and it's all dealing with this. Little Hammy, check out. Another Hammy, check out. The starting quarterback, he too old. He's not going to even play in preseason. So it is all yours, Shadour. Now, if he goes out and perform, he could lock into being a starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns this season. We shall see. But the opportunity has presented itself. So, good job. Look at God. Now let's move on over to what we came here for, because I want you to continue looking at God. All that hype that they tried to do, all that pushing Ari McDonald off on us, trying to have her play alongside Caitlin Clark along with Kelsey Mitchell, made no sense at all. You can tell they was gearing up for Ari McDonald to still play alongside Caitlin Clark whenever she did come back. You could tell these certain type of things was taking place, right? And that was happening. And we all scratching our head like, she's a backup. You talking about her like she an MVP candidate, though. Y'all asking questions about her as if she an MVP candidate. So guess what, Stephanie Metheny White? You try to put a monkey wrench in our plans on Caitlin Clark and how she played and so on and so forth. God don't like ugly. And so what you thought you was about to be able to do and get away with sabotaging Clark and having her play in the background and all of this, leaving her out, I believe that you left her out longer than what she should have been in these so-called injuries that she went through. And her going hot, cold, jumping back and forth, in and out the game, in and out of games, That's what really led to this other injury that we actually witnessed and seen her grab her right groin. The other injuries is mysterious. They're mysterious injuries. We never seen it happen. So, again, I can't believe y'all. I can't trust your word. So, I say that to say, God don't like ugly. And y'all's one ugly, the evil y'all can't win. When something is set, when God said it to be, it shall be. Notice how all this is hitting at the same time from the civil rights article about the WNBA and Caitlin Clark. Myself continuously been trying to hit home that Caitlin Clark is being sabotaged from the powers that be, the evils of the industry, because what she represents and what they represent. I love how this is all coming to head. And God is all over it. That's what I love. I love the fact that you got to look at God in these situations and say, wow, miracles. 2 quarterbacks go down for Shadour Sanders. 2 quarterbacks. 2 QBs goes down for Shadour Sanders to get an opportunity. And now if he sees this opportunity and he's humbled himself and he's just going to put his head down and go to work and be a quarterback, that's amazing. That's look at God. For 2 PGs to go down for the Indiana, 2 PG, 2 point guards, 2. Blessing in disguise is what Stephanie White said, right? This is a blessing in disguise for Caitlin Clark and all of us Clarkies to say, yeah, whatever you thought you was going to do, Stephanie and Fever and WNBA and you evils powers that be, whatever you thought y'all was going to do to Caitlin Clark. I got peoples too. I got peoples too. You got peoples, I got peoples. Yeah. I got peoples too that's going to do God's work. Yeah. And I got myself that, yeah, miraculously, yeah, you done. You're in good. You ain't take nobody's life. I'm not celebrating injuries, but it's just an injury. You'll be back. You'll be back. Maybe not see it because she old. But all right, McDonald, you'll be back. Not this year. So all that Ori is great. And Ori, she is this and she is that. She out for the rest of the season. So when Caitlin comes back, yeah, make room. Actually, you don't even got to make room. It's already so much of it. It's so much of all that taking her out to, in and out, whatever you thought you were going to do. Whatever you thought you was going to do, throw it out the window. That's not happening. God's plan. That's what happens. Amazing. I love it. You can't go against it. You can try. It ain't going to work out like you think. You ain't going against God. I told y'all, you can tell God is pouring some heat to the last drop. He pouring every ounce of all the good and things that represent what he wants his people to kind of follow and model. He didn't pour all that in the Clark. That's why I say, when you fools go against her, then you damn near slap like going against GLD because you can see how blessed and highly favored she is. Yeah, you could see it. You should be a witness. Don't be a blind witness. You be a witness to what's going on.
2 quarterbacks go down. Bop. Shadour, you get a chance. Show me you humbled yourself. 2 point guards for the Fever go down. Bop. Stephanie, whatever you thought you was going to do. Yeah, Kathy, whatever you thought whatever you Adam Silver and you and y'all bosses. Whatever y'all, that's out the door. Kaylin Clark will be back and ain't no subbing her out. Okay? Since you want to wait till she gets back in shape, because she's ready to go now. But you want to wait till she gets back in shape and have practices and all that good stuff. Okay. I know how many games we're going to lose. I don't know how many games you plan on with no point guards. And the fact that right after trade deadline, you didn't even – because I think if this would have happened right before trade deadline, they would have probably made a trade to get another guard. They probably would have got rid of Bree Turner and tried to get somebody, a guard. They would have tried to get a guard. And I wouldn't be surprised. Is it too late? Can they sign somebody? Can they just sign somebody off of waivers? Can they pick up somebody if a team needs somebody? Hardship. Can they hardship contract somebody still right now? I'm pretty sure they can, correct? I'm pretty sure they can hardship somebody. I'm sure. Yeah, just in case any, and you can redo the hardships. So I wouldn't be surprised if you go hardship Chinny Chin Carter. Edward, I wouldn't be surprised. But she's been blackballed. So the league, nobody can touch her. If somebody could touch her, somebody would have picked her up. She has been told by everybody nobody picks her up because her talent definitely is there. Talent is one of the best talents in the WNBA by far. And so, yes, I know that. I'm not dumb to that. She's just a dangerous human being. So she's been blackballed by the league, and I don't think nobody can touch her, even if they wanted to, or they would have already have. Somebody would have picked her up already if she wasn't blackballed. So that's not going to happen. But they can lift the black ball off you, just in case if they for whatever reason they want to. I don't know if they will want to or not. But if not her, to me, a Celeste Taylor. Go find out what she's doing. Somebody like that nature. We found an Ari McDonald. I'm pretty sure it's a few talented players, point guards or something out there that the WNBA just don't let know about. Shout out to Peggy. Said they can't pick up a hardship until after Chicago game. Well, that's tomorrow, so. Yeah, they can get in gear. I'm not saying for the game tomorrow, Peggy. I'm just saying, can they do it? Why did we get rid of Erica Willer? Yeah, I wouldn't have got rid of Erica Willer because she was somebody who gave us hustle, energy, all that good stuff. But again, who knows? Martinez says, Post, stay prayed up and keep your spiritual eyes open because you went on national TV exposing the powers that be on Whitlock's show. They might try to mess with your channel. Oh, no doubt. I think they already been doing that. No. They've been doing that. Trust me. It's too frank over here. That's why I'm kind of stuck in the rut a little bit. I feel like because again, yeah, I from the way I speak and the things that I expose, they wouldn't allow me to be in the algorithm that tough. I don't believe so. I don't believe so. I don't believe that's why my channel ain't went crazy up to the maybe not. I could be wrong, but I do believe when you speak the way I speak, they can't allow that to go up to too many motherfuckers. Okay, they can't allow this type of because I make too much sense. And I've lived and seen people who I've experienced and seen a lot of things. So they understand what I'm be speaking on is so no. That makes too much sense. So people can call me a conspiracy theorist and all of this, but a lot of the shit I talk about it actually comes to play. So it is what it is, man. But that's why, thank God, I don't have to just rely on one source of income. So that I don't bank on what I do here and how. But you're right. I mean, they can mess with my channel long. They can't take my channel down. And the ones that's going to be around, you're going to be around. But no doubt, my subscribers, they fluctuate. They go up and down, right? It's crazy. Like I gain 20 and then immediately lose like 10. Like, and so I'm like, that don't make sense. I know it ain't. I just gained 20 and then all of a sudden, damn at the same time, 10 people unsubscribe. So I know they be playing with how my stuff go. And that's why I can say, yeah, they do. And the only thing I can think of why would they do that is because of how frank I am about situations. And especially at the industry and the powers that be. Because, that's what it is. So I'm going to believe that. But on Jason Whitlock's, when we was talking about, see, because a lot of y'all falling into that too. Y'all falling into the trap of, oh, I love this player and that player. No, you don't. No, you do not. And even Reese, even keep the vision. Keep the vision, Reese, you my guy. But you didn't keep it all the way 100 though. You didn't keep it 100 up there, man. I gotta say that, man. I gotta be frank, man. You talking about you used to watch certain players in the WNBA before Caitlin Clark. That's cap, homie. I gotta call cap. And not the homie you do, angry fans. But I gotta call super duper cap on that. And I didn't want to call you out on that platform and call cap and really poke holes in, because I was ready to, but I said, no, I'm not gonna do that I'm not gonna do that to you. I'm not gonna do that to you. But another thing too, like, again, I'm gonna go back. When Jason Whitlock was saying he loved Aaliyah Boston, he loved Kelsey Mitchell, and when I hear y'all act like y'all love these players too, it's hilarious to me. Because no, you don't. You love Caitlin Clark. You tolerate. You tolerate. Okay? You tolerate these other players. Pope calling KTV I don't know what that. Oh, Pinocchio. Yeah, he was capping. He was capping. How do I know it's cap? Nobody was watching the damn WNBA. See, it's a dip. Nobody was watching the WNBA. So that's how I know he was capping. None of us was watching the WNBA. And this is the difference between watching the WNBA and scrolling through your TV with nothing to watch and you happen to come across a game or a women's college game and there's nothing else on and you happen to be scrolling across the TV. Watching or saying certain players is when you know they schedule, you looking forward to it. Oh, yeah, the game, like how we do for Caitlin Clark. Oh, the game come on and like we know she play tomorrow versus the Sky and such a clock on this network will be there. That's really following. Wasn't nobody doing that. You wouldn't do it. Stop it. That's why I know it's cap. What are you talking about? That ain't the truth. You wasn't following no WNBA player. Not one. Nobody was. I don't give a shit. You might have caught some games here and there, but you wasn't following nobody's career. Stop it. So when I say this shit is unwatchable without Caitlin Clark, because again, what I got to understand is now we forced to watch the WNBA in a sense, especially as content creators, because we covering this stuff. We Caitlin Clark is in this league, so we covering it. Caitlin Clark is on his team, so we covering it. But when she's not in, now we have to cover it. You see, like, oh, because Caitlin Clark will at least, even though as we see the bad basketball, but she will at least make it exciting and worth your while, very entertaining at the end of the day when Caitlin Clark is playing. No matter what, she gonna wow you, whether it's with her passes or something, every game she plays in, damn near. Damn near. She gonna wow you. She's must-see TV. You don't want to miss it, right? So when she's not in, and now we have to be forced to watch, and there's no Caitlin Clark, there's no spark, there's no wow factors in what we're watching. It's just terrible. It's unwatchable. And so it's unwatchable. Point blank, period. Ain't no trying to button it up, slice it up. Yeah, you're going to have a few good players like a Hannah Hidalgo here and there, and Augusta Simeon and so on and here and there. But the overall is terrible. You can't give me sprinkles of something and think that's supposed to make this bad batch of whatever you made is supposed to be good because you sprinkled a little bit of sugar in there. Still tastes like shit. So that's a problem to me. That's a problem. So again, this is unwatchable. I believe definitely Drizzy was capping when he said that. I don't know why, because that's not usually him. I usually see he don't be capping. Or at least I didn't think he did, but he was capping on that. Okay? So here's what I said. But see me, when Jason asked me the questions, I have to answer the question briefly, but you know, I gotta let it be known. Women shouldn't be playing basketball. Girls shouldn't play basketball. It shouldn't be a sport for girls. Just like how football not a sport for girls, basketball should not be a sport for girls. It's not enough that can hold no weight, that's entertaining enough, they know how to play the game good enough. And you got to think you got to have a feel too for basketball. You got to be coordinated. It's like a dance move, like it's up and down. There is no breaks unless it's a timeout or an end of a quarter or a free throw being shot. It's up and down, and you have to be in rhythm and sync with your teammates, with what the defense is doing all in once. This ain't for girls. Just because they ain't hitting each other full head to head like football, it's too much that goes into basketball, too much athleticism. Like, you're not going to see no girl go up on one side of the rim, get contested, and twerk her body to get around to the other side for a reverse layup. Simple shit for men. Boys. We'll come up, jump, see you jump with me, and twerk our body and still hit it off the glass so smoothly. You won't see one girl do that. You won't see one girl just be able to do that. You'll see boys, 8th graders, 7th graders, be able to go into contact, twerk their body in air, and still able to finish the play. They can't do that. They can't do that. If I'm lying, I'm dying. They can't do that, and I'm living good. Yeah, you can compare the two, Rose Jr. The fact that y'all can't do that, I don't know if you're a girl or not, then it makes it unwatchable because you can't do simple things. You can't play basketball. You don't know how to do all of these necessary things to make that makes the game beautiful to watch. When you see, it don't even take you having to dunk. When you see somebody go up and do a shimmy layup in the air or a reverse, or like how Michael Jordan, that's only Mike can do that. But how he went up versus the Lakers with one hand, brought it all the way back down to the other hand while he's still in the air. And that's what makes basketball a beautiful game to watch, when people know how to play it in said way. If you can't play the game like that because your body type won't even allow that, right? Your body type. Some people saying Sykes. Okay, Sykes, you're going to have a one-off, ladies and gentlemen. You may have a one-off. And can Sykes do it like that? No. Lisa Leslie can dunk like a 13-year-old. Like a 13-year-old. What are you talking about? She's not drop-stepping on nobody. She's not grabbing the ball in the post. Bam, one turn around. Bam. She dunks like a 13-year-old. Again, I coach 8th grade boys. They dunking. My brother first dunk he was in 6th grade. And it was one of those WNBA dunks. It was one of those grab the rim, put it in, but with the crowd went crazy. He's 6th grade. 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, they dunking. And by 8th grade, you got boys that's dunking. That's not the little baby, the little barely get it over the rim dunk. No, the boom, to catch a lob, boom. So I'm not even the one that brought up dunking, but somebody said Lisa Leslie can dunk. Yeah, you don't have to dunk. I was just talking about reverse layups, not dunks. You must not be paying attention. Reverse layups. They can't even do that. They can't twerk their body enough to be able to do a nice reverse layup. And again, I'm not talking about, there's different reverse layups. Y'all talking about Brittany Sykes. She's doing a reverse layup that's just, it's not the same. That's terrible. Y'all don't know basketball. I can tell when people talk, who say stuff like that, you never play basketball a day in your life. You never played basketball a day in your life. If you think Brittany Sykes is doing reverse layups like how I'm talking about, no, she's not. Nobody is, actually. Nobody is. You're not going somebody contested and you, yeah. Nobody is. They can dunk. The women are dunking donuts. Philip, shout out to you in the building. Hold on, I got some super chats. Let's check them out. Peggy with the 199 super chats. Maybe Bree Hall. Yeah, no, she's not a point guard, though. She's not a point guard, Peggy. Yeah, appreciate the super chat, though. So again, man, y'all, basketball don't belong for women. It doesn't belong. They're terrible at it. The majority of women are terrible at it. Caitlin Clark is the best. That's why we own her. And the rest of these women, terrible. Except a few of them. Kelsey Plum, love her game. Sabrina Ionescu, love her game. That's it. Sabrina Ionescu, Kelsey Plum, saucy, nice. That's it. Them is the only two. And when WNBA college, I do Hannah Hidalgo. She's must-see TV for me. I love Hannah the Doggo's game. I could do her. There's a certain few players. That's it. That's not enough for a league. A league? You give me 10 players out of 200 plus or whatever? No. That's it. So yeah, when it comes to WNBA, no, Paige game is super boring. She nice, super boring. Not must-see TV. She's nothing exciting about Paige Buckers whatsoever. She get the job done when it comes to her role, her position. She don't make the team better. She don't do nothing like that. JY, you go to Fearless. Go to Fearless Jason Whitlock and look for his latest live. And then if you get into the WNBA segment, we had the hour and 15 mark. So yeah, man, that's just all bad. Pope, this part of why I say, hold on, somebody else. Okay, we got another super chat. Shout out to Bernie's book tour. Great job on Whitlock. I was worried you might fold, but you stayed frank. Fold. You was worried I might fold. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in you now. Shout out for the super chat. Worried I might fold. Fold. I don't think that's the word you meant to use. Did you mean something different? Explain that to me. You didn't have faith in your boy? Who thought I would fold or something or what? I don't know what. Yeah, explain that to the chat and myself. Fold like what? Like not be myself? Like I don't understand what you mean. I want to understand what you mean. I want to understand. Fold. Like not show up. Be buttoned up. Try to be. Like, yeah, who thought I would fold? This is just being frank. What? No, man. We don't do no folding or flipping or flopping, man. This is frankness, man. I don't understand what you thought. Listen, I ain't gonna hold you. Drizzy seemed a little nervous or something. He was already on the show before. I don't know why he seemed nervous. He wasn't himself. I didn't like how Drizzy was up there. Last time he killed it though. Last time he was cooking. So I don't understand what happened this time. He was more serious, more business like this time. It wasn't the loose and energetic and funny Drizzy. Now he was Maurice today. Today he was Maurice today. I was like, damn, that's Maurice. I don't know this dude. He was a little different than what he usually is. Which, hey, I don't know. Maybe he had a bad morning. Kaden is a gazelle. Shout out to Ken Carson for following Super Chat. Kaden is a gazelle and does what we in a very long time not, or her future is her oyster. It's the exposure. Yeah, man. Well, I've been famous, man. Well before YouTube, man. In my own right. You understand? In my own right. You see, when I brought up my Uncle James, when I brought up Reverend James Cleveland, did you see Whitlock's face? See, a lot of y'all who might not know who that is, did you see Jason Whitlock's face? When I said Reverend James Cleveland, the King of Gospel, go look at it again. And go look at his reaction just to that name. You understand? So now I grew up around all of that, around all of the celebrities, the stars, and I told you, Jamie Foxx, I used to hang out party with Jamie Foxx and the entourage and been around everybody, bro. I done background acting and been around everybody. Everybody you could think of, man. I done been hand in hand, worked with them, around them, so on and so forth. I just look like this. You know, like I said, my aunt, everybody who was somebody from Ray Charles to Stevie Wonder to Whitney Houston to you name them, they was coming through my uncle church. Reverend James Cleveland. Look it up. Matter of fact, don't even look up Reverend James. Just type in the King of Gospel. Just Google in your Google, just type in King of Gospel, and you'll see whose name pop up. And so, yeah, when it come to being around, that, like I said, they look at me. When I be around them, they look at me like I'm a celebrity, fool. real talk, because I'm always me, first of all. And, motherfucker, you're not better than me because you got you've been, no. So I'm always me, man. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. And that's fine. But I'm going to be me. Like the first time I met Jamie Foxx, for example. So I know who that is from. Let me see. I know who that is from gospel music commercials. Yeah, no doubt. Appreciate it, Import. Appreciate you coming through and support. But so the first time I met Fox, I'm probably a few months out of jail, out of prison. I'm 21 years old. I'm probably about 3, 4, 5 months out of prison. Just did 2 years in prison. Corcoran and Pleasant Valley. And my homeboy, he knew Fox. Anyway, make a long story longer, I'm in Fox Mansion. And we listening to music in the studio, listening to beats. And Fox walk in. Now, mind you, I was in the pen. That's why I was in the pen watching the Jamie Foxx show. That was my favorite show to watch while I was locked up. Funny as shit, fancy, all of that. Favorite show to watch. And so I'm in his crib, and he come in and he dancing to the music, and he dance like how he do on the show. And I start laughing. I'm high off the blunts too. I started laughing. It was funny. And he like, hey, yo. He like, yo, who is this right here? And I'm like, what's up? My name Frank, yada, yada. He like, man, what's so funny, man? I'm like, nigga, you. You. He's like, yeah, but, I'm not at work right now. I'm at home chilling, you know what I'm saying, just vibing. I said, man, I don't care where you at, man. I know you from being on TV being funny, and you just did some shit I seen you on the TV doing, and the shit was funny. And after that, he respected me more than anybody else in the room, for real, because I told him what it was. I didn't, nothing, sir, my bad, or no, what you mean? Why I'm laughing? Fool, you a comedian. You funny as shit, nigga. What you mean? I'm not supposed to laugh. I'm supposed to be buttoned up or try to be, hey, Mr. Fox. And, nigga, fuck you. Nigga, you's a comedian. Nigga, what do you mean? And I'm telling you, he loved me after that. Oh, he was like, oh, nigga, you cool. It's funny. This nigga funny. This nigga funny. This nigga cool. And so that's it. But now I don't care. I don't give a shit. You're not better than me because you got a certain type of so on and so forth. And that's just real talk. And so, yeah, man. Yeah, I was up there very comfortable. And it was a good vibe. Look, Jason took to it well, too, man. He didn't push back even when I said about the rebuttal, basically what he was saying about Caitlin Clark flopping. And so I'm letting him know, like, this is the reason why she flopping. This is the reason why she talking to the ref. And he basically agreed. Like, so, I wasn't going to hold back or sugarcoat nothing. And again, I know how to spar with the best of them. With no cussing, with cussing, whatever. I haven't been around the best of them, man. I will write a book, man. I'm going to write a movie for real because my life is, y'all, it's very interesting. If I was to go through, because I was a gang-banging 3-time athlete. Track, football, basketball, plus gang-banging, selling drugs, pimping bitches. I did it all. Who you talking to? Hello. Who you talking to? And so, yeah, I didn't been through it all, nigga. So, partied with the best of them, played with the best, been to rub elbows. If it's some, who y'all know Corrupt? The rapper named Corrupt young guy used to be with the Dog Pound, Snoop Dogg in there. Daz and Corrupt. Yeah, I got to do music with him. He was one of my favorite rappers. And that was funny how I came across him. And did some music with him and Ice Cube. Got to listen to. He tried to sign. I got a lot of stories about. I had to turn down deals. No, thank you. So yeah, man. It's been interesting. It continues to be great. I thank the Lord. That's what I'm saying. Because I could have been a lame. I could have not experienced none of that shit. You understand? Yeah, Import. Me and Corrupt got busy in the booth together. And of course, I held my own. So I said that all say I didn't rap with the best, with some of the best, not the best, but some of the best, and hold my own. So they can't nobody tell me nothing. I've been a celebrity. So when I'm in your presence, I feel like I'm Jason Whitlock. It's the same, just like that. It don't matter just because it don't matter to me, bro. I can have 2 people in this chat and I'm gonna still be the same motherfucker. I can have 2 people in this chat and I can have a 2 or 2 mil. It don't matter. Be you. That's it. Just be frank. And that's what we do. Just being frank. I'm about to get into this Shadour game, though. The Browns is playing. For y'all who that's into it, I might do a live after a post game for Shadour Sanders because I used to cover that before the Caden Clark. I used to be heavy on the Deion Sanders and the Sanders family content, and because I used to criticize them and critique and call them out. So shout out to Ken for another $5 super chat. Pope, my best about you being and you before shared it how you got your kids back. I remember as a single dad from the 80s. That's right. That's what's up. That's what's up. Appreciate it, man. And so yeah, I'm just a regular guy, but not so much. Not so much. Just a regular guy, but not your average. You know what I mean? But appreciate y'all for rocking out, man. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. It's the Pope. Peace and love. I'm out.